love Eric Dier. Eric Dier loves me. I love Eric Dier. Eric Dier loves me. Big up to every single one of you out there watching. And this is your host Elias back again once to entertain you all, to have the chit chat with you all, and to see all the shambolic drama. 2 weeks I was out. I think about 2 weeks, yeah, since I last streamed with you guys. Yeah, I had to settle some stuff, and yeah, I've been busy with work and all that. Yeah, and now I'm back. And I realized while I was back, actually the Rongans and the brown envelopes and all the usual people here, they all had the good time. I guess a lot of nonsense went on YouTube. I could see all that was going on around the channels and all the usual nonsense that some of the wrongers were talking about. Yeah, I saw that. So I thought let's just go back to the show today and yeah, mud some wrongers, mud Daniel Levy, mud Enoch. Yeah, but big up to every single one of you in the chat. Let me see who's there. We got Mr. Lookman Unison Eugene. Big up, bro. Good to see you here. We got my friend from Arsenal, Luca here. Big up, Luca AFC. Good to see you here, my man. We got Jeff Dawson here. 234. Why are subscribers coming down instead of going up? Look, bro. I mean, I don't care how many subscribers go up or go down. I think it's just like 2 or 3 subscribers who literally unsubscribe. Usually they do that when they are in the mud. Usually I know who are the people who unsubscribe. Let them. Who cares, man? And we got Mr. Rob Belcher. Big up, bro. Good to see you here as well. Levy not just out, but Levy out. Yeah, man, Levy needs to go out. Like, what the heck is happening in this club right now? And there's a lot of love going on around the chat among the viewers. I guess Eugene and Rob Belcher got a lot of bromance going on there. And yeah, let's go on to it, guys. There's a lot of news to discuss since I was last time here. I guess a lot has happened in this in the transfer market. A lot has happened in the business. But let's start with the big items first, guys. Big items. Let's give some priority to the people who deserve priority and the news that deserves some discussion, guys. And I guess the news that everybody wants to talk about is me, Eric Dier. A documentary. Say that again, guys. Me, Eric Dier. A documentary. Wow. What has Eric Dier done over the last 4 or 5 years to get a documentary, guys? Seriously, like, this club is such a big joke that I don't know, man. Seriously, like, do Spurs, the guys in Spurs media, do they even know like how much Eric Dier is hated universally by the Spurs fans these days? And that guy is getting a documentary. Can you all imagine for a moment? Eric Dier documentary on Spurs play. And let's say, I mean, you give one to Hugo Lloris, understandable. You give one to Harry Kane, understandable. Lucas Moura, also kind of understandable. Yeah, he had a good run. Like, what has Eric Dier done all this time he has been at this club to earn a documentary, guys? Seriously, like, this window, we want this guy out of this club, and he is getting a documentary at Spurs play. My goodness, this must be a joke, guys. Seriously, like, who on in there, who I don't know who is the person on the Spurs board who actually decide all these things. Like, who is the Spurs media person who shoots this kind of thing and all that. Like, seriously, man, like, these are, I mean, I'm in media land as well. These are basic stuff, man. Seriously, maybe they want some likes and subscribes over the engagement. Like, maybe sometimes you do things that, yeah, that are kind of like controversial, but this kind of business is like sales business and all that. Is not just about likes and subscribes on the channel. And these guys are producing an Eric Dier documentary, guys. Seriously, we are in the mud. Like, I mean, for this kind of thing, if Arsenal fans or Chelsea fans want to mud the Spurs fans, I'll allow that. Seriously, guys. Like, this club shows no ambition. We have been waiting for center backs for the last 2 years or so to have one center back to just replace Eric Dier. Instead of replacing Eric Dier, Daniel Levy shows the middle finger to the Spurs fans and say, here you go, guys. I'm not buying you a center back. All I can give you is a center back named Eric Dier, who is not even a center back, actually. his documentary, guys. Can you all imagine? Like we are in the mud, big time in the mud, guys. Seriously, who is in his right mind would want? I wonder. Actually, I would. I might watch the documentary to see what kind of nonsense is inside there. But seriously, guys, like Eric Dyer documentary. Okay, you want to produce one documentary, produce it at a time. Like let's say you've got you've got something like let's say a couple of center backs, your transfer window is doing good. Let's just say Eric Dyer is having a decent season. Let's just say you produce a documentary, makes sense. You produce a documentary when your star player is going out, when your club is in the mud, you need center backs, you are struggling to sign center backs. Like seriously, guys. I mean, I find it extremely hilarious thing that yes, out of all the things that we can actually get done at this club, we are giving Eric Dyer a documentary. Let's read through some of the comments. Rob Better say, Luca AFC, hope you're well. I mean, envy Arsenal's business in the middle, already spending over 200 million. We would envy every other single person's business, Rob Belcher. Like not just Arsenal's business, we will envy every single club's business this coming window. Eric Dyer is secretly a Freemason. I don't know about that. I'm kind of careful talking about Freemasons. They can be kind of dangerous, by the way, guys. Just be careful when you talk about Freemasons. Working for the reptilians. I don't know, man. Who is he working for? Like seriously, guys. Even if he's a Freemason or whatever, like do your own shit, man. Like a documentary about Eric Dyer, man. Seriously. But big up to you, Jess, for press. Rob Belcher say, admit to subscribing to Spurs Play. It's only revenue that Levy will and ever get from me. I haven't been to the cash cow of any men's arena, and I will not be watching that Dyer film. Okay. Actually, I'll have to admit that as well, that I subscribed to Spurs Play as well. Back then, when I was not Levy out, I subscribed to Spurs Play as well. Yeah. So I was like that time, like Levy on the fans, but that sort of a thing. And I actually thought that time the way Spurs Play was sold to the audience, I thought that Spurs Play would be broadcasting most of the matches, like let's say the youth games, the women games, the preseason tour games, and all that. But actually, it turns out to be quite a useless subscription in the end. Yeah, in a way. So it turned out to be pretty useless for me, if I were to be honest. So I have a Spurs Play subscription as well, but yeah, not for Eric Dyer documentary. I don't know, by the way, is Eric Dyer documentary up on Spurs Play? I might check it out if it's still up there. My subscription is expiring on 17th of July. Yeah, let's just see. Levy is a reptile also. This is why he keeps Dyer. Exactly, man. Like seriously, why on earth, who in their right mind would want to give Eric Dyer a documentary? Seriously. Eric Dyer? Seriously, guys? Like you want to give Eric Dyer a documentary? I don't understand, man. Opinion on Savage. Oh, the guy who is actually going to Saudi. Actually, I am kinda. Are you talking about which Savage is that? Is it Savage from Atletico, that guy, or is it Milinkovic Savage? Which Savage are you talking about? Is it Serge Milinkovic? Yes, Serge. Okay, great player, bro, Aldrin. But big up by the way, Aldrin. I really appreciate you. I think it's your first time joining us, right? I mean, I wanted Milankovic Savic for a long time. I think at Spurs, I rate that midfielder quite highly. I think he and someone like Bentancur in their team. Like seriously, man, he would have been a great player. And I 28 years old, not that bad as well. Like I would. Is he going to Lazio? Is he going to? I thought there was a. I thought Lazio see gets him. Yeah. Yeah, because according to my news, at apparently is Saudi club that has actually that Milankovic Savic is going. Is he going for Lazio? I don't know. Uh, yeah, like Milankovic Savic, I wanted him at Spurs for quite a while, guys. Like I rate that guy highly. I mean, I'm a fan of him. I love the way he plays. And I wanted that guy at Spurs, but somehow he's going to Saudi. I feel it's kind of like a waste. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Like, what do you all think about this Saudi league thing? Do you think that now at this kind of time it's just a hype that a lot of players are going on, and after a while you'll see like this hype will die down, or is the Saudi Pro League Saudi Pro League, what do they call it there? Do you think that this Saudi Pro League would be the next big thing in the football as well? Like, I don't know, seriously. Oh, his former is Lazio. Yeah, yeah, his former is Lazio, definitely. Yeah, let me know if you guys, your thoughts, guys, in the comments as well. Like, what do you all feel about the Saudi Pro League? Where is this league headed towards? Like, seriously, what are your expectations from it? Like, would it be the next big thing in the world of football? Uh, Yeah. One of the pros of Poch era was the Spurs actually had really good defenders. Even Walker, Trippier, Rose when he was good. Yanto. Exactly, man. Like I think that's one thing that I always feel like Daniel Levy, the way he does business, he always buy a lot of attackers. Like I hardly see him getting some decent defenders. When was the last time we signed a defender? By the way, Langley, Romero, and Langley and Romero. Both these were not like straight buy deals. We got them on loan first, and then they're and all that sort of shit, basically. His former is Lazio, bigger bro. Just for info, Elias, the subscription to Spurs Pay auto renews. If you want to cancel, you have to do it manually. Yes, so I have done that manually. I'm not paying them again one more year for Spurs Pay. It's a useless subscription. I feel like maybe I think for preseason and all that, but nowadays you can watch all of that kind of shit on TV as well. So it's yeah. Money talks and people walks. A very basic logic. Mitrovic is going to. Yep, man. I heard Mitrovic is going as well. But Mitrovic was kind of like another striker as well. Like I thought that he will be in the Big Six club next season, but Mitrovic is going to the Saudi Pro League as well. Yeah. And Eltel Cockrell, by the way, Eltel Cockrell, big up. If you guys haven't subscribed already, guys, Eltel Cockrell has his own channel as well. Let me find the link somewhere. And yeah, go and guys, go and subscribe to Eltel Cockrell as well. He's a nice lad as well. Go and subscribe to his channel. I think he has about 23 subscribers at the moment. So if you can, man, go and hit the likes and subscribe at Eltel Cockrell. Yep. Yeah. We will bring in defenders as and requests will be met. I don't know. I don't know seriously. Like, would we be even meeting Anne's requests as such? From my understanding, like let's say we have been stalling over the Tepsoba and my Mickey won the deal particularly for quite long now. Like I mean, the latest guys, as you all know, some of you might know that technically I was out for a few weeks. I've been kind of busy with work as well. In fact, I'm still currently busy. I just happened to have a window today for a bit of a stream, so I thought let's just go and talk about the nonsense that's happening at Spurs. And yeah, hear what the fans have to say because I love my fans. I love my subscribers. I want to hear from you guys. Like, what do you all feel and what do you all want to ask? What do you all want to talk about? And as you all know, when I'm not doing streams, there a lot of shit happen on YouTube usually. As in not just YouTube in the club itself. So the latest news I think about the club. Let me look at some of the items here. But meanwhile, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you guys hit the likes, hit the subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you're liking the stream, make sure you do like the subscribes. You do like the stream as well because it really helps me with the algorithm and all that. It tells YouTube that yes, you are loving me, so called. I usually don't say that 30 times like some YouTubers, but yeah, I do that. I say that once or twice usually. Uh, Let me open it here. Spurs news that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so Spurs news at the moment is that so-called the news that came out today is that okay, by the way, guys, this is another update. Spurs played a first team friendly versus Cambridge. I don't know if you all know about that. Spurs. Yeah, man. Madison has joined us already, man. Just for press, Madison has joined us. So yeah, Madison is now a Spurs player. Oh, you are kind of behind even more than me, man. But we got. I'm glad to know that people only catch up on transfer news when they watch my channel. Wow, that's a bit of a compliment, if you ask me. But guys, I want to cover a bit of news. Spurs friendly against Cambridge. So that's one of the news items that I want to talk about. Okay, so by the way, guys, couple of days ago, which I think was yesterday or 2 days ago, Spurs played a first team friendly versus Cambridge United behind closed doors at Hotspur Way. This game was initially set to be an under 21 fixture, but Ange wants to get the players into a match before they head on a tour. The game finished 1-1. Told the visitors took the lead, but Dane Scarlett grabbed our equalizer. So, I mean, how embarrassing that is. But I mean, I'm not gonna look into that a bit too much. But still, you guys can just take the standard that a club like Cambridge, when we played them at our home ground as on a friendly, behind the closed doors, they were putting pressure on us, and Dane Scarlett came in with an equalizer. So I guess it kind of like gives the manager an idea as well, like what sort of work needs to be done. But I can understand that maybe our full squad was not in because a couple of players actually just arrived today, so it makes sense. But still, guys, like seriously, lose a draw with a team like Cambridge is kind of a disgrace if you ask me, honestly speaking. Uh, El Telcom said Tapsoba deal hasn't been held up as Jonathan Ta had a release clause which elapsed yesterday, and Bauer did not want to lose defenders in the middle. Yeah, man. Seriously, I seriously don't know like what's going on with this club. Tapsoba deal, I particularly feel as well that that Bayer Leverkusen wouldn't sell him for like at least anything below 50 million. That defender is highly rated in the Bundesliga as well. He's quick, he's agile, he's good. He's like a proper central defender who can cover good areas. Like I don't think that any that Bayer Leverkusen would be doing any business along those lines with Spurs for a player like of his caliber. No, not nothing that looks like it. But yeah, I mean, I'm saying like Spurs friendly versus Cambridge. Like, why is it that we lose to teams like Cambridge, guys? Seriously, Cambridge, which league they play? Will Pedro Porro be in the starting 11? Yes, Pedro Porro always fits in my starting 11 over Chicken Royale because I don't like the guy Chicken Royale. I think that Pedro Porro is way better as a fullback or as a wingback or as a winger, whatever you want to call him. He's way better than Emerson Royale or Chicken Royale, whatever you want to call him. I know there are a lot of people who are saying that, oh, Pedro Porro is a wingback, he's not a right back, and all that nonsense and all that BS. I kind of don't believe in that because I personally feel like if you look at let's just say the likes of Liverpool, for instance, a lot of people say that Emerson Royale is a good defender. I don't think that when you play in a league like Premier League, you would be playing so defensively. Like look at Trent, look at Andy Robertson, look at Kieran Trippier. All these players, they are good attackers. They are good attacking fullbacks, and I think in the Premier League right now, you need to have those good attacking fullbacks, which can help the midfield and help the forward line as well a lot. I think at this point of time we need that sort of a quality in our. Sorry guys, I'm a bit unwell as well. I think we need that sort of a quality in our forward line to get things going. Yeah. The fact that Sergio Milinkovic has signed for Saudi club is worrying. Yes, he's the sort of player that will suit an end system. I won't say it's really worrying. Like, I mean, there are a lot of midfielders out there. You can sign Frank Cassie. It really depends on the ambition of the club. I mean, I'm not that particularly concerned. I'd rather he go to Saudi Pro League than end up at like one of our rivals. So yeah, I mean, I'm not that concerned about that particular one. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like I've been asking, like, what do you guys feel about the Saudi Pro League? Like, do you think this is becoming like the next big thing in the world of football? Like, any questions that you all would have regarding the Saudi Pro League, I would love to discuss them as well. But yeah, this is kind of. I think usually teams do that, do this kind of thing with their league when they are like trying to have a bid for to bid for World Cup or something big. Yeah. So looks like it that maybe looks like it. I think in my opinion that Saudi Pro League is going towards that direction. Saudi Arabia maybe might be putting up a bid for something else. It will be big, but won't be EPL big. Yeah, I think that's what I feel. I think so as well. And maybe who knows that Saudi Pro League might then get some attention from all those oil states and all that, and then the oil states might start investing in their own league, and then some of them might go out of the Premier League. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, the investment may not come into the Premier League. I don't know, seriously. It's the league with most money, and therefore players can be set up for life if they go there. Exactly. Like I think that these players who are going there, they are like the kind of ones that really want money and all that. But let's just say for some of them, maybe if they play there for one more year, why not? What about Udoji? Yes, Udoji also fit my starting 11. I wouldn't play Parasite. I wouldn't play Sassingan. I think Udoji fits my starting lineup. Like he should be. Udoji, Poro, I think they would be my wingbacks. My fullbacks in that system. Yeah, I wouldn't take anything else other than the two. Yeah. Uh, but let's move on, guys. We got some other stuff to discuss as well. Postecoglou on Kane. So Postecoglou has been asked recently about Kane. By the way, there was a friendly discussion among, I think, Postecoglou's staff and all that. Postecoglou's staff had a bet with Postecoglou that when the English media would interview you for the first time, we did talk about Kane. Definitely, Postecoglou bet on it, and then I think he won or something like that. Uh, yeah, so Spurs news, according to my source, I think Matt Law, DTT1. Nothing's landed on my desk at this moment for anybody at the club. Say there's not, and there's a decision to be made. They're not even close to that. Kane will be here soon, so everything I need to know will be sitting right in front of me. So I guess today is the day I feel and Postecoglou would be talking to Kane, because earlier today, if you look at the club official social media pages, it shows that Kane has actually come to the Hotspur way for the preseason training. So I guess today Harry Kane will be having a meeting with Ange Postecoglou as well, and they will be discussing like what lies ahead and what was the future like and all that. To me, when I saw the video, actually it looked to me kind of positive. Like the way Kane arrived and all that, he looked kind of like happy and all that. Like didn't give like any sort of weird vibes. Like yeah, I think to me it was fine. And Postecoglou, nothing's landing on my desk. And there's another source from Matt. Sorry, the earlier source was from Ali Gold, tier one. Matt Lau, DT tier one says it is understood that Kane is looking forward to meeting Postecoglou for the first time on Wednesday, and will make it clear that he remains open-minded over his future. So, yeah. So that's what I was saying, that the meeting will be held today between Kane and Postecoglou, and then we'll see that what result comes out of that meeting, and then I guess right now, moving further, then we'll see what's happening with the whole Harry Kane situation and all that. Uh, yeah. The other big news that we have in our club is sorry guys, I'm a bit unwell, and the sputum and all that's kind of disturbing me. Ryan Sessegnon has undergone another surgery on his left hamstring following an injury sustained in preseason training. Having previously suffered with his hamstring, it is anticipated that the surgery following this injury will provide a permanent solution to the problem. Sorry, guys. Having previously suffered with his hamstring, it is anticipated that the surgery following this injury will provide a permanent solution to the problem. Ryan will not be available for our upcoming preseason tour, but will continue to be closely monitored by our medical team to determine when he can return to training. So yes, Ryan Sessegnon is kind of out. You can consider him like this guy gets injured so often. Like, I think we should sell him when he's fit. Seriously, like this guy is another one. Like I'm kind of fed up with this man. Every next few days he's fit. In FPL perspective, which plus player is better option? Madison, I think is kind of good. 7.5 only. If you ask me, like for Madison, I will be putting him in my team. Sun for 9.0, I think is a bargain as well. Kane 12.5, definitely. I think those three definitely going in my team. I will definitely put these three in my team, and the rest I don't know. Like Kane, Sun, and Madison definitely in my team, and then I'll see. Actually, if I could, I would have put Kulusevski in as well. Like these three were the ones that were in my team like last season. But let's see who how I put my team this season. What do you think of Kulusevski and Richarlison both missing in action last season? Will someone like Madison and Sun being fit again help these players? Last season was basically solo Kane. Yeah, if you remember, actually Kulusevski was injured. Richarlison, I never rated that guy. I think, in my opinion, he's not a great player. He's not a great striker either. Like I don't know. It's just a lot of hype around him. He's gonna be a bit of a shit. With someone like Madison and Son being fit again, help these players? Maybe. Who knows? Last season was basically solo Kane. I won't say it was solo Kane. Like that's another problem that I have, guys. When people say that, oh, it was solo Kane. Yes, he scored most of the goals, and yeah, I think he did most of the work. But I think it still was like, I think Bentancur at one point was having some really good games. Then when Pedro Porro game came, I think he was kind of playing well as well. There are some other players like Sun was not bad. Like some people say that, oh, Sun was dog shit and all that nonsense. Like I don't believe in that. I think Sun had a decent season despite his injury and all that. I don't think it was that bad. Next piece of news is definitely, I think we all know that Manor Solomon has already signed for us. Yeah, so that's another one. And yeah, by the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit the like, hit the subscribe, and do all that good stuff. I am at about 233 subscribers, and I am aiming to reach 250 soon, but the subscribers are going down rather than going up. But I don't really care. Yeah, because I will always speak truth. I love speaking truth. I don't like to worship Dan and Levy and all the PR merchants and all that, agendas and all that. Yeah. Let me go to the next piece of item there. Okay. Maybe you all might have heard that Conor Gallagher has emerged as like the possible replacement for Hoiberg lately. Like Gallagher has been considered as one of the replacement for Hoiberg. I don't know. Like I think he's a very different type of a midfielder, but and I don't rate him very highly. Like I think he had a decent season for what you call it. I think Conor Gallagher had decent time playing for Crystal Palace, but as Chelsea, whenever he was there, like he didn't look that good. I don't think he can handle the pressure of a big club. In my opinion, I don't think we should be signing Conor Gallagher. But if let's say now the other thing is if Ange wants him, then yes. If Ange Postecoglou and the reports are that yes, Ange is kind of interested in him. If Ange wants Conor Gallagher at Spurs, I would back that signing. If he feels that yes, Conor Gallagher can bring a different at Spurs, why not? I wouldn't mind that. Like seriously. Yeah. So the news is okay. And preseason update, by the way, guys, we are going to be playing a Singapore Premier League team for our what you call it for our Singapore tour. That one we will be playing a Singaporean sort of like a best 11 or something like that. Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen at Singapore Premier the Singapore National Stadium. I think that one because early on Roma pulled out, and that's one of the other big items on the news side as well. Uh, Another piece of news that I have is Barcelona playing Spurs for preseason. Yeah, so I don't know. I heard that Barcelona will be playing Spurs for some form of a cup. Barca will be playing Spurs for some cup. I don't know what the yeah. It's called Joan Gamper Trophy. So Barcelona will be playing us. I think on which day would that be? Uh, I need to check. Yes, 9th of August, we will be playing Barcelona in Joan Gamper Trophy final. So that will be another thing. I'm looking forward to it. I think that can be a good friendly match against Barcelona. And yeah, that's one. And then another piece of news that has emerged is that PSG are in the race to sign Harry Kane, the Daniel Levy Trophy. Ha ha ha. Let's see, man. Uh, let Uh, the other one was what? Yep. Yep. The other piece of news is that PSG are trying to match Harry Kane's price of they are trying to bid for like something in the range of 100 million, which might convince Daniel Levy to sell Harry Kane. That's one of the news that has emerged lately as well. Like PSG are now trying to get tackle, so it's no longer buying. It will be PSG apparently who are trying to like go for this whole Harry Kane situation and all that. Like I don't know seriously what may come out of it. Uh, but I don't think Kane would end up at PSG, in my opinion. If you ask me personally, I think the league standard and all that. But who knows? Like if PSG are making like a big bid, Daniel Levy might send Kane there. I don't think Kane would want to go there, but Daniel Levy, we know he loves money, 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 money. So yes, money, money, money might win there. And then the last one is this one kind of surprised me, by the way, that Dusan Vlahovic is the priority Spurs target to replace Harry Kane. Vlahovic, the priority Spurs target to replace Harry Kane. It has come out of some sources as well that we want to sign Dusan Vlahovic as our striker, and I need to check. Is Foot Mercato tier 2? I think is one of those shitty sources as well. Yeah. So Foot Mercato, I say that Vlahovic is the priority Spurs target. Spurs are already ready to overtake PSG in the race to sign Dusan Vlahovic, who is all Levy's priority in case Kane leaves. I kind of like Vlahovic. I'm a big fan of Vlahovic as well, but I don't know whether and how and Postecoglou feels about him. But I'm a big Vlahovic fan, so I would have him at and anyway. Yeah. So I would be kind of happy with the whole Vlahovic signing. Yeah. And that's all for today. And that's it. I know that today's stream is a bit short, guys, because yeah, just that. I think there's nothing much to talk about Spurs, and I've been pretty busy lately. And I'll be back once in a while again. Yeah, as you all are on YouTube once in a while. I think make sure what you all can do it if you want to catch me. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell, and yeah, you'll be notified whenever I do my transfers. Let's see how it's going, and I'll be back with another Step Up Spurs show, and we'll see how we are doing. And yeah, up the minerals, mud the wrong guns, and leave you out. And come on, you Spurs, stay strong, stay Spurs. We'll see you guys next time.